Well, hello, boys and girls. It's when I feel like it o'clock, and you're listening to my NHL Pearls of Wisdom. I am Pearl of Wisdom, coming from my bathroom. And as I say every video until I'm no longer doing this anymore, I'm coming from the bathroom because I live in a small apartment. I have many people living here, not much privacy. This is where I get my privacy. What was I going to say? Oh, yes. So you're going to, how could I forget this part? You're going to hit this bell in the subscribe thingamajigger, and we're going to become YouTube sensations together. And we're going to travel the world and spread pearls afar. Everywhere. The whole world are going to have NHL pearls just thrown at them from the Pearls of Wisdom private plane. And it's going to be beautiful. It's much frolic. There will be frolic. There will be frolic all over the world. And all you got to do is hit the subscribe button and the bell. Look at that. You can change the world. Right. Okay, so yesterday, I'm actually proud of myself of some of the picks that I made. I picked the Wild over the Habs, and I was getting a lot of flack from that. I even got some letters this morning. Brenda Smith from Hartford, Connecticut wrote, "How the hell could you pick the Wild? The Wild are horrible." And I wrote back and said, "Well, they won now, didn't they?" Yes. I don't know. It's just an energy. I had an energy. It happened, and it worked, and that's great. The Capitals won, and that was not that big of a deal, but I picked the over on that as well, and it was over. There's two games that I said not to bet, and that was the Oilers-Jets game, and also the Vancouver and Rangers game. And I was wrong on the picks on those, but since I said not to bet them, that doesn't matter because you didn't bet them, did you? The only one that I made a mistake on, really, and I don't know how much of a mistake it actually was. The Flames were outworked by the Ducks. They were outshot. They were outplayed. Talbot won the game for them yesterday, and I didn't see that coming. I'll admit it. I watched Talbot with the Oilers when he was here, and he was like an up-and-coming goaltender when they got him, and he looked like he was going to be great, but it went slowly downhill. Now, that was a tough environment, and I hope, Mr. Talbot, and I know you're watching, Mr. Talbot, because all the NHL players and managers and everything watch for the Pearls, right? So I hope that it's turning for you now. I hope that all your dreams are coming into fruition and the universe is bringing all of your desires. Because I love you, Mr. Talbot, I do. And if being a goaltender in the NHL and making millions isn't enough for you yet, that's okay. I'm sure you're fine. Okay, let's go for our picks today, shall we? We got the Jackets and the Leafs. I love Tortorella. I love what he can do with the team. And if there's any coach that can take a team that lost all the players that they did and turn them into a playoff team, Tortorella is that guy. They're also getting Anderson back today. And Anderson is a huge part of this team. Absolutely enormous. The fact that they're 500 without him actually is pretty impressive. I would not doubt that the Jackets win this game on the road against the Leafs, but I just think even without Tavares in the lineup, actually, I didn't mention this, but I think even more so, Matthews getting the ice time is just going to be too hard to stop for the Jackets. I think Matthews will probably get about a hat trick here, and they will likely win, depending on the goaltender. I hear it's Korpisalo. I think it'll be about 4-2 for the Leafs. Knights versus the Flyers. This is a very tough game to pick. I talked to my friend Jamie Baskow, who's a writer for the Philadelphia Flyers there the other day, and he said that, because I picked the Flyers to beat Dallas last game, and if I would have talked to him first, I wouldn't have, because he said their schedule has been brutal, which I have to tell you, boys and girls, I didn't notice. I should have did more homework. But, and I haven't been having enough naps either. I'm going to fix that today. But the Knights Flyers. I just got a feeling that the Flyers are going to win this game. They got some rest. They just got home. They played poorly the last two. I think they're going to be flying out here. I'm taking a risk here. As long as Carter's in net, watch the ticker. Make sure Carter's in net. I just have a feeling the Flyers are going to win this game. I'm going to take the Flyers 4-3. I hope I'm not spanking myself tomorrow for saying this. Avs versus the Blues. This is a tough one to choose. The Blues are really going to be pissed off from this road trip, after this road trip. They're a 500 team. They don't want to go back to the way they were last time. The problem is the Avs are playing so incredible in every level. Their shooting percentage is high. Their possession numbers are high. Their goaltending is insane. I gotta take the Avs 4-2. I wouldn't bet this game though. I just have a feeling the Blues can come through on this one. The Sens and the Stars. The Stars are coming off of finally getting a win in Philadelphia. I'm feeling a turn in that room. And Bishop is playing extremely well. It's one of the biggest problems they had is the goaltending was not hitting that stride so far this year. Against the Sens, who I get the feeling don't believe they can win too many games. And it's not because of the coaching. They just look around the room and they're really young. They're kind of having so much fun just existing in the NHL right now. It's hard to have winning as a priority as much as it needs to be to win in the NHL. And I think the Stars are turning things around a bit. And you're going to see a change a bit in the Dallas Stars right now. So I'm going to take the Stars 4-2 here. Well, that's my full 42%, boys and girls. That's all I have to give. I wish I could give you more. I wish there was more than 42 in me, but there's not. And if there was, it would all go to you because you are my favorites, and I love every one of you. Subscribe, bell. We are going to be greatness. Have a great day. Lots of love to you.